Keloğlan and the Magic Ring. Chapter 1. The Mysterious Box and the Riddle of Regret. Narrator. Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, when camels were town criers and fleas were barbers, there lived a poor young man named Keloğlan and his elderly mother. They were so poor that they often went to bed with nothing but the stars for company. One day, Keloğlan sold a load of firewood and was heading home with a few coins in his pocket. In the middle of the bazaar, he saw a town crier holding a plain black box, shouting, "Here thou! Here thou! He who buys it will regret it. He who doesn't will regret it even more." Keloğlan stopped and thought, "I'm already at rock bottom," he muttered. "Let's see what this regret is all about." He spent his last coins on the box and ran home. His mother, hungry and tired, was furious. "You bald-headed boy! I asked for bread, and you brought back a useless box?" Keloğlan placed the box on a high shelf. But that night, a loud thud woke them up. The box had fallen, and out slithered a tiny, shimmering baby snake. Chapter 2. Journey to the King of Snakes. Narrator. To their shock, the snake began to speak in a human voice. "Fear not, son of man. Take me back to my father, and he shall reward you beyond your wildest dreams." Keloğlan took the baby snake and set off. He traveled over high mountains and through deep valleys. Finally, they reached a place where snakes slithered under every rock and hung from every branch. Just as Keloğlan began to tremble with fear, the snakes bowed. This tiny creature was the prince of all snakes. The baby snake whispered a secret to Keloğlan. "When my father offers you gold or jewels, refuse them. Ask only for the small ring hidden under his tongue." The Snake King was so grateful that he offered Keloğlan mountains of gold, but Keloğlan stood firm. "Great king, I wish only for the ring beneath your tongue." The king hesitated. It was his greatest treasure, but he had given his word. He handed over the magic ring. Chapter 3. Shall we burn or shall we destroy? Narrator. On his way home, Keloğlan couldn't resist. He licked the ring. Suddenly, the ground shook, and two giant spirits appeared. "Command us, master. Shall we burn the world down, or shall we tear it down?" Keloğlan stammered. "Neither. Just take me to my mother and build us a palace 3 times higher than the Sultan." Overnight, their humble shack vanished. In its place stood a palace of gold and silver that touched the clouds. The Sultan, seeing this miracle, realized Keloğlan was no ordinary boy and gave him his eldest daughter's hand in marriage. Chapter 4. The Great Betrayal. Narrator. But shadows were lurking. A cunning servant in the palace grew jealous. He tricked Keloğlan's wife into revealing the secret of the ring. While Keloğlan slept, the servant stole it, licked it, and commanded the spirits, "Take the princess, the palace, and me to a tower in the middle of the sea, and throw Keloğlan and his mother back into their old, muddy shack." Keloğlan woke up hitting his head against the wooden beams of his old hut. His wife was gone, his palace was gone, and the ring was lost. He had nothing left except for his faithful hound and his clever cat. Chapter 5. The Triumph of Faithful Friends. Narrator. Now it was time for his loyal pets to return the favor. The hound swam across the sea with the cat on his back until they reached the lonely tower. The cat sneaked inside and found the palace overrun with mice. She struck a deal with the Mouse King. "Either you find that ring in the servant's mouth while he sleeps, or I will eat every single one of you." One brave mouse crept up and tickled the sleeping servant's nose with its tail. The servant let out a massive achoo, and the ring flew out of his mouth. The cat caught it midair and ran to the shore. The journey back was hard. The ring even fell into the sea and was swallowed by a fish. But the clever cat didn't give up. She tracked down the fish, retrieved the ring, and finally placed it back in Keloğlan's hand. Chapter 6. Justice is served. Narrator. The moment Keloğlan touched the ring, he summoned the spirits. "Bring the traitors to justice, and return my palace to my mother's side." The Sultan, seeing the servant's treachery, banished the villains forever. Keloğlan then married the Sultan's younger daughter, who was as kind as she was beautiful. He lived the rest of his days in peace, with his mother by his side and his faithful cat and dog resting at his feet. They reached their goal, and we shall reach ours. 3 apples fell from the sky. One for the storyteller, one for the listener, and one for all the faithful friends in the world.